at problem and solution today. So the instructions tell us to draw a solution to this problem. So what do you think the problem is?
See water balloon.
Why are you talking so slowly? Yeah, she lost her balloon. So what would be a good solution to that problem?
He could ride an eagle. That's funny. Go to a carnival.
Why would you go to a carnival?
To buy another balloon.
Oh, okay, to get another balloon. What would be another solution
How many?
other than an eagle? What would be another realistic solution? Where else could she get another balloon? I like the idea of the carnival. Where else can you find a balloon?
Or maybe she could ask one of her friends with another balloon if she can borrow it.
Awesome. What's going on, guys? I am back planning some more and getting some more stuff ready. Right now I'm working on some sight word things, so I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about what I'm doing and our process for that. Like I've said before, I used to teach kindergarten and second grade, so sight words are kind of my jam, especially as far as getting into learning to read. So let me tell you our process as far as that goes. The first thing that I do want to talk about are, where did I put them? Are sight word bracelets. So I use the Fry's words, and I told you guys my printer's on the fritz, but this is basically what it is. There is a section to find the word in the grid and then color it 3 times. There's a sentence at the bottom. He is in a box, and in is the sight word. There's a spot to read it 3 different times and check it, trace it, and then write it. And then you can wrap it around and glue it, wear it like a bracelet, and use it to reinforce your sight words all day or just for a little bit of time. My son does not like to wear them for a long time, so our deal is that he wears it for an hour after we get done, and then I ask him about it, and then I usually have it to where my husband asks him about it too, and that way he can kind of practice retelling what word we're working on. So we do a sight word and a sight word bracelet each time that we meet. And then here's an example of the grid that we do. So we introduce 4 at a time, like during what would be a week. And then at the end to review, we have a big sight word grid, and that's what I'm about to cut out right now. So he goes through, and I'll say color all the words that say the, and then he'll go through and find all of them. And then this is just another way to review sight words, and for me to kind of assess if he recognizes them and can kind of do this quickly without having to ask a question or hesitation or anything like that. So that's another way that we practice each time that we introduce new ones. And then The next two things that I'm going to talk about kind of go hand in hand. Let me make myself some room. So I have a chunk of sight words. I think there's like 25 of these laminated and just on a little key ring. And the clip helps us to know where we are at a time. So the next set of words I know are behind the clip, and then I can move it to kind of help me track. So I'm not flipping through and trying to figure out where we are. It's kind of our bookmark. So I have these, and along with these will go one of our sight word activities. So if you saw my planning video, you'll know all about my little photo card boxes that I used for language arts and sight word activities. And this one in particular, there's kinetic sand inside and some stamps. So this is the way that he will know which word to practice. This is the way that he'll know which word to practice. So he'll take the little stamp in the sand. It'll show up like that, and then he'll just move on to the next one and keep going, so on and so on. So that is another way that we do our sight words. So all I'm doing right now is just cutting out our grids. These will be for the next few weeks or so. So I'm just using my time to prep. And then I printed off a list of words. This says it's from sightwords.com. So I just printed off a list of words to help me A, keep track, and B, use as my little checklist to assess my son. So alrighty. So these are just a smaller version of this little sight word grid. And we are going to go back and review the and of to the and of and to. Oh, there's just 4. I don't know why I was expecting there to be another one. So we're just going to go back and review. And I just tucked this stuff up here. If you guys haven't seen this before, this is my little fold away desk. I absolutely love this thing, and as you can see, it fits a lot of stuff. This is our main little workbook, and I love it. It folds up and then latches at the top, so that's pretty cool, and it's steady on the wall. And also, while I'm kind of in the view over here, our learning chart, I absolutely love. That's also something I talked about in my planning video, so I'll be sure to link that so you can check it out too. And there's some other things that I'm going to get done around the house and for school and my own schedule and all that jazz. So I'll talk to you later. Okay, it's super cold outside. That is the perfect time to have some soup. So I've got some salsa, cumin, onion powder, pepper, salt, and I'm gonna put some chicken breasts all in my crock pot, and then I'm probably gonna add a couple of cups of water. I usually put corn, but I think I'm gonna do that on the side. I'll show you guys what I decide later. This I'm trying for the first time from Tom Thumb. It has tomatoes, onions, cilantro, and peppers in a Mexican style salsa. So let's give it a go. This was our finished product. I forgot to show it before we ate it, but the salsa was delicious on here. We just put some grated cheese on top and ate it with some tortilla chips. Oh. Ew. Ew. Why did that do that? No, it's getting worse.